Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please excuse me the glare in the back. This is the best I can do, because if you try to keep this low, let me show you. Look what happened. It get real, if I focus on me, so glary here, then it's so dark. So just have to, compromise a little bit. Anyway, so far I haven't been building anything lately. But today I'm going to show you, kind of give you a preview what the progress is, and then I'm going to show you what I'm about to do to compensate for this missing piece. All right? So I finally decided what I want to use as a top of this kitchen area. This actually is a laminate flooring. They come in two pieces that kind of snap together, but I glue them. They're very lightweight, very tough surface. I mean, my wife dropped an iron on these surfaces and they barely dent, so why not? It's lightweight. I'm still deciding how to kind of like mount this. I like it to have it swing so I can swing it up, but then as you can see, it's gonna hit the fan, so I will get to that part. This is an easy project, doesn't take long. And then, remember, I like to incorporate everything in the vehicle. See, I like to incorporate the seat folding down like that, but then there's a problem. I'm going to show you. As you can see, we are missing a chunk in this area to support the foam. Let me lift it up and show you. See, with the seat being in that place, then I need a little support right here. So what I plan to do today is to build a box that will do multiple things. But before we get to that, let's check this out. So let me go in the back. So I decided to use the self-sticking vinyl flooring. They look pretty nice. I mean, easy to work with. So one of the important things about this is you need to let it sit in the vehicle for 24 hours, so that way it will acclimate. It's hard acclimate to what the temperature inside the vehicle, because these things are vinyl, so they expand and contract. So I left it in the vehicle for 24 hours before I put it down. And then I cut, you can see, remember my opening to my, what do you call it, basement? We will call this a basement. So it doesn't look pretty, but you know what? It does its job, all right? Oh, by the way, see that? I'm gonna try to get rid of that. So that is the project today, is to incorporate something that will get rid of that and function as a support for that little missing section up there, all right? Oh, also here's a sneak peek of the final. Not final yet, but I paint the whole piece, cut out a little notch right there, that little notch, so that way I can turn and lock the butane can down without moving that stove. All I have to do is lift up that top and do the cooking. All of my cooking spices, everything is down here, so all right, more on that later. This is for reference. This is a 2008 Toyota Sienna, and it is custom built. So I already measured from the top of the bed platform down to the floor is 14¼ inch. So that's the total height that the box I'm gonna build. So it's very important you know that the number before you start. All right. So the material I'm going to use is my chuck box that I had before, a little bit of scrap wood from another build, very old build back when I still have my 1999 Toyota Sienna. And then this is a piece of cushion from a broken chair that I bought from IKEA. So pretty much all the stuff I'm going to use is recycled material, repurposed, recycled. All right, so I already measured out what the height of this thing is. So I wrote it down. It's 14 and a quarter in total height, right? So right now the box is, let me see, focus here, 12 and a half inch height. So I took 14 and a quarter minus that, and that's 1.75 is the thickness. 75, which is 3/4 of an inch, is the thickness of the platform. All right, so let's start doing this. So right now this piece, I have to figure out how to use this piece. You know, this wood here. Sometimes it's not worth reusing it, just start new. All right, so the plan is this box here, I'm gonna chop it down to, right now it's longer than, so I'm gonna try to make it 16 inches total. The width I don't care, but I need 16 because I already tested out. I sit my butt on it and it's comfortable at 16 inches, you know, from here to here. So I'm gonna cut it down, so that's 16 inch total. So I have to account for how thick this is before. So I'm gonna cut here, cut somewhere here, but I'm gonna cut this piece first. So I'm gonna reuse this piece, this end over here, and then reattach it to one I'm gonna cut over here. Alright, here's the rough draft of the box with the seat in it. So I'm going to take the seat out and let you have a closer look at this thing. Alright, I took the seat out. So this is what it looked like without a seat in here, with just one seat left behind. So still have plenty of room on this side. And right now it's still not high as should be, but after I put the cushion on top of this top cover, then it should push it up a little bit. So let's check it out, the box, what's looking inside. So right now the box is still in progress. the lip is not gonna look like that. It's gonna have a little bit of trim around it so it won't move. It's gonna be so it stays stationary on top of the box. Right now it's just a piece of wood. And you can see I draw out where all the lips would be. See, you see where I put the line? I'm gonna have a 1x2 piece of wood around it, so that way it will stay on top of this. So the box is like this. So this gonna be a storage for all my number 2, whatever I want to store in here. But the goal is to use it as my emergency toilet. I was gonna do a fancy build, like a little hole, but you know what? I'm gonna put some foam. I have a $1 one of those noodle, swimming pool noodle. I'm gonna cut them, put them all the way around the lips, and just put a trash bag in there and take care of business, and then just wrap it up and dump it. So that way, this will store all the, you know, those what is it, paper, toilet paper, those mulch, whatever that I'm gonna use to soak up the moisture. And when I don't use it as an emergency, it's always be a seat available, ottoman seat or whatever be on the side here, or storage stuff that you know, more storage, and it will support that missing structure right there. So once I paint this thing and then put the cushion on top and finish the lips, and it'll be done.